Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Coach YouTube channel, Donkster Born Bob built for Theme Park News, and welcome to another Theme Park Newsroom debating update. Now, if I said to you there were, I know these were fake plans, but if I said to you there were plans back in 2015 that we didn't know were fake at the time for a possible Gerstlaurer Sky Fly attraction located between Mystic East, the former Mystic East, and Land of the Dragons, themed to a pinned-down dragon and replacing a jumping pay-to-play attraction and the Ferris wheel peaking heights, you'd probably think I was absolutely insane. Well, if you look on Coaster Force Forum, there was those plans back in 2015 for a 2016 attraction. However, we established straight away that these are intended to be fake. However, it sort of got me thinking over the last few days when I discovered this for the first time. What if Chessington would add a Gerstlaurer Sky Fly in there? Maybe not that exact theme and stuff like that, but what if it was to come to the park? Now, of course, many people prefer the air race because it's more controlled spinning, where the Sky Fly and the Sky Roller, I believe as well, is more to do with you controlling the spin rather than it being controlled by the contraption. So I've looked at two possible locations as to where a Sky Fly could go. But first of all, comment down below if I'm right. If I'm right, there was like I said, the plans in 2015, the fake plans from 2015 said this was going to replace these pay-to-play trampolines, jumping trampolines, and a Ferris wheel. Of course, we know the Ferris wheel will be peaking heights, which is of course already gone. But comment down below if I'm right, but isn't that where Samurai used to be in Mystic East? That's old Samurai site before it got relocated to Thorpe Park for 2003. Because I definitely think that the Samurai site is still up for discussion, as well as the two sites that I've chosen for myself. But it's an interesting topic to think about. So comment down below if you think, if it is the Samurai site that I'm talking about for this pay-to-play old attraction, and the Ferris wheel, of course. But I've chose two other sites. The Samurai site is still up for discussion. It'd be a perfect replacement. It's not really a top scan, but it's like near, it looks nearly like a top scan, so it would be nearly an exact replacement. So again, the Samurai site is still up for discussion, but the two sites that I've chosen are in Wild Asia and replacing a currently closed attraction. Now, some of you may guess the currently closed attraction from one of our old Theme Park Newsroom updates, and of course Wild Asia. Some of you could guess where it is. You know, if you want to pause the video here and sort of put a guess in the comments and then play along and stuff like that, let's have a bit of a guessing game going on. So let's start off then with Site A, which is on your screen right now. Fandavidosing. Now, this is replacing the current closed attraction, Black Buccaneer. Now, like we said in the previous newsroom update, Black Buccaneer is closed for at least 2019, and we have to keep updated with Chessington World of Adventures throughout the season, just in case we hear anything about, is it coming back for 2020? We know the Blade at Alton Towers got its massive overlay and refurbishment, so that's staying for at least a few years now at Alton Towers Resort. So that's one pirate ship staying. But the question is, what about Black Buccaneer at Chessington World of Adventures? Well, I do think that there's a possibility it could stay, but if it goes, then I think that site would be a perfect site for a Sky Fly attraction. And I definitely think that it would work really well in that pirate zone area. Now, moving on then to Site B, which is on your screen right now. Fandavidosy. Let's see if you get this right. So, I've deliberately not circled an attraction in that Wild Asia area on the screenshot of the Chessington app map, just to keep you guys guessing. Any guesses yet? I'll tell you the answer. It is replacing Temple of Mayhem, which is the old Dennis's Madhouse, the sort of playhouse kind of thing. You know, where you get to shoot the foam balls. It opened back in 2002. Of course, with the Tomb Blaster, which is the refurbishment of Terror Tomb, and of course the new trains and sort of overlay of the Vampire Coaster. So this was all part of a 2002 investment. Beano Land was already in there. It was a Beano Land battle at Dennis's Madhouse, as the old advert says. One of 3 new attractions at Chessington. And of course, when Wild Asia was brought in, after Beano Land closed and the licenseship deal went off, Wild Asia came in. It was rethemed to Temple of Mayhem from Dennis's Madhouse. And you know what? It might still be a kind of popular family attraction, but maybe it's time to say goodbye to the Temple of Mayhem and bring in this Wild Asia themed flat ride just to sit really nicely next to the Monkey Swinger. And I think it's got some nice land behind it as well, so I think it wouldn't take up that much of a plot of land. It'd take up Temple of Mayhem's plot of land and like maybe a little bit further back as well, so I don't know, it depends which way they're going to sort of rotate the ride, whether it's going to be on a horizontal, whether it's going to be on a vertical or a diagonal angle. I don't know, wherever they decide to position this ride, I would see it replace Temple of Mayhem and sort of an extra bit of plot of land behind it. So, of course, that extra bit of plot of land behind it is just full of grassland. So, again, still owned by Chessington, so I guess they wouldn't have a problem with taking up that little bit of grassland behind Temple of Mayhem as well. So there we go, so that's 2 potential sites, technically 3, including the Samurai's old site in the old Mystic East, which is still up for discussion. Of course, Black Buccaneer's site and Temple of Mayhem and Wild Asia's site. But I think a Gerstlaurer Sky Fly would be a really interesting investment for Chessington World of Adventures. It'd be great to see what they invest for 2020 as well. You know, they just finished doing Room on the Broom. I watched loads of behind the scenes stuff from loads of different people, and you know what, it was nice to see that attraction behind the scenes and stuff like that, and watch how it was sort of run and stuff like that. So, you know, Chessington put a lot of thought and work into their attractions, so I bet right now, or like in a few weeks' time, they'll probably start planning for 2020 and sort of see what they want to do and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to follow. But like I said, a Gerstlaurer Sky Fly isn't completely out of the question, even though it was fake news back in 2015 for a 2016 attraction and 2016 investment. I do think that a Skyfly isn't completely out of the question for the future of Chessington World of Adventures. So thank you very much for watching this little debating video on a Gerstlaurer Sky Fly at Chessington World of Adventures Resort. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now guys, my name is Coast Charlie, YouTube channel Donks the Born, but built for Theme Park News. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day my friends.